Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is actually going to be based on a Facebook post that I was looking at yesterday. And the post was about, which I'm going to put in the description, by the way. The post was about people coming to the strip club and not actually tipping or paying the dancers, period. Like just going to the strip club as a hangout spot. Like it's just a regular old bar. Like, oh, if you're not gonna, pay the strippers or tip the strippers, don't come. Like don't just come here to, sip your drink at the bar or the females, to drink and dance on the floor. It's like if you're gonna do that, don't even bother showing up. And then you have people in the comment section, they was talking, everybody trying to be funny and shit, talking about I only go there to get the wings anyway, why not just eat some wings and look at some ass, at the same time? Or why not just get my drink and enjoy the free show, like, and then of course, oh, why don't you get a real job? Like stripping ain't a real job anyway. And then of course, people also said, which is what I want to talk about. People also said that people actually still go to the strip club and pay these dancers to dance. Like, man, I can go online and see that shit for free. And that's a good point. Like I stated previously in other videos, in particular, the ones pertaining to tricking and escorts or whatnot, that to me, real tricking is paying somebody and not getting anything out of it, right? At least when you see an escort or a prostitute, you're getting your dick wet. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, you're paying the woman up front, but I'm getting something out of it. I'm getting some pussy out of it. I'm getting a nut out of it. So you walk away with something, with some kind of fulfillment, right? Me, I don't get going to the club, the strip club, with hundreds of dollars to toss it at some ass that you're not going to hit. Like that doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I mean, I'm not going to tell guys not to go to the strip club. If you actually find it legitimately entertaining and enjoyable, fine, do your thing. It's more appealing to actually see some ass shaking right in front of your face than to look at it on a screen. You know what I mean? I get that. But I'm saying still, it's like, I think it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. That's why I'm saying instead of tossing a few $100s at a stripper, doing the same shit she's doing on Instagram for the freebie, or on Onlyfans charging for it for much less, you can use that money to see an escort, or better yet, just pocket it all together. But this is my main thing that I wanted to get to. Do you think strip clubs are going to be obsolete in the coming future? Me, I honestly do think they will cease to exist. I'll say give it 5 to 10 years. Don't get me wrong. Stripping is still somewhat lucrative or profitable, especially in certain areas like Atlanta or Miami, and I guess a few spots in New York, right? Stripping is still a thing. It's still something that you can make money off of, right? But that money is going to decrease over time. And like the people were saying in the comment section, I could see that shit for free. I'm saying all these women on Instagram, on Twitter, even some on Facebook or on YouTube, shaking ass for the freebie. That's why I'm saying we getting that entertainment for free. Yes, it's not live. Yes, it's not physically present in our face, but you're still getting some kind of entertainment, the same entertainment you would get if you actually went. So what's the point? Like, honestly, what is the point? I said the ones that are really getting a bag now are the ones that have taken all avenues of sex work. I'm saying the ones that actually strip and escort on the side and have an OnlyFans. Those are the ones really making the big bank right now. I'm like, yes, you're degrading yourself for cash, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to eat, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it seems like there's going to be more money in OnlyFans and escorting than there is going to be in actual strip clubs. And from what I've heard, like from some of my stripper female friends, the ones that currently strip and the ones that have stripped in the past, it's definitely a dog eat dog world. Kind of like being a hustler in the game. You know, like, oh, like that's my block, that's my spot, at least at one point in time. You know, most people, I'm saying, I don't see people out and about, you know, like Diddy bopping on the corner. I'm saying that's like 80s, 90s. I'm saying niggas ain't doing that shit no more. They doing drop-offs. You know what I mean? They're doing drop-offs. You know, I'm a text away, I'm a call away. Niggas ain't out there actually standing on the block in the cold. I mean, that's not really that much of a thing anymore. You know what I mean? And they say the same thing with strippers. You know how strippers have to pay like $50 or to $100 just to strip that night. You know, basically to reserve their spot to strip. They say like that can be, you know, a little bit competitive. You know, depending on what area or what booth they occupy. That one might be a little bit more popular than the other. And some of them might want that one in particular because that's where the customers with the real money are going to be. So it's like, you know, it can be a lot of, you know, confrontation behind the scene that we don't know about. I'm saying now imagine when people stop going to the strip club altogether or not as many people go. That might be even worse. Like, damn, I got to like, you know, scrap up what I can get. And then, of course, you had other people in the comment section on that post talking about shit. You guys talk about spending money. Shit, I'm going to walk in there with a bucket of quarters. I said like, oh, yeah, we're going to throw nickels and quarters at these hoes, you know? That's what I'm saying. I guess you're going to have to have a coin case around that thong, you know what I mean? Imagine that. I'll say you up there shaking ass and people throwing quarters and you get hit in the forehead. That's or throw a roll of coins at you. A roll of quarters worth $10. There you go. Take that. Hey, they paying, right? They might not be paying what you want them to, but they are paying nonetheless. I'm saying, imagine that. Imagine the fucking strip club stage looking like a water fountain that you make like a wishing well. There you go, a wishing well. Like I said, it's just funny to me. I'm telling you, I definitely have to link that in the description. You guys have to see that post. You have to see those comments because they was going in. And it was both the men and women. Now, of course, you had the hoes, the ones that do strip, the ones that are in the sex industry in some way, shape, or variation. They were standing up for the woman that put up the post. Now, me, the only reason I even seen it is because one of my friends, who is a former stripper herself, reposted it and agreed with her. Like, yeah, don't come to the club if you're not going to spend money. Now, to be fair, I actually do agree with that. What's the point of going there if you're not going to throw money at the strippers? That's the whole point of it, right? Okay, for the people that be like, oh, I just go there to get the wings because the wings are fucking fire. Okay, get it, and take it to go. That's it. Let me get my wings and let me dip. That's it. I don't have to stick around and, you know, just lollygag around. I'm not doing that. Looking stupid. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're getting a little show. You're getting to see some women shaking some ass, but you're wasting their time and you're wasting yours. Like I'm saying, if you want to get your wings, dip, Oh, I'm gonna go to the bar for the drink. I'm saying you can go to other bars. Or better yet, me, I don't go to the fucking bar. Like I said, me, I'd rather go to the fucking ABC or package store and get my own fucking drink and take it back to the crib. Or to a get together, if that is the case. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna be going to no fucking strip club just to get an expensive ass watered down drink that you're gonna be nursing the whole time. We ain't doing that shit. I'm saying going to the strip club to get some fucking wings and just sit there like a fucking idiot. Like I said, I'm taking the wings to go. Apparently those wings are fucking fire because so many people brought that up. Like, man, I go there for the fucking wings. I go there for the wings and then I slide. You know what I mean? Like I said, that shit must be really hitting. See, like me, the thought of eating at the strip club, I don't know, it's like, it sounds like unsanitary to me. That's why it never appealed to me. You know what I mean? I've been to the strip club twice in my life. And this is like over a decade ago. And it's not really my scene. Like, I mean, yeah, you know, you throw money or whatnot, but it's not really my scene. You know what I mean? Like I learned early on, or I came to the realization early on, like, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing her shake some ass or whatnot, throwing money. I ain't getting none out of it. I'm not getting no nut out of it. I'm not getting my dick wet out of it. So what's the fucking point? Yeah, it's a nice visual, but I could see that online for the freebie. And that's where everybody else is starting to be. They're on that side. They're being on that side. Like, I can see it for the freebie. Why pay for it? That's what I'm saying. I think strip clubs are going to become obsolete, I'll say within the next 5 to 10 years. As long as there's some level of ubiquity of ass shaking online and Onlyfans being around and being very prevalent, I don't know. I don't think strip clubs really stand a chance in the coming future. I really don't. Now, certain ones will beat the odds. Certain ones, like I'm sure Magic City's still going to be a thing. I think the only ones that are really going to occupy it are studs. Not, I said studs. Celebrities and dope boys. Well, I guess maybe studs too. But celebrities and dope boys. Those are going to be the main ones hitting the strip club. Your average Joe and average Jane, they're not going to be in the strip club like that. I don't see it lasting like too long. I really don't. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but the way everybody was talking in the comment section, the ones that weren't defending the stripper that put up the post, it's like, yeah, like I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good on that. I'd rather like keep that money to myself, spend it on something a little bit better, spend it on a fucking escort that's actually going to give me a real nut. I'm saying it's like any of those options sound a lot more appealing than tossing hundreds of dollars at a fucking stripper that you're not going to hit. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick. I'm out.